Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. Now today is the 17th of August, which is a Wednesday, and it is 2022. But it is also the day of Mercury, the day of least effort in the 7 spiritual laws of success. And yeah, no major transits today. Probably still reeling off of the transit from yesterday, implementing those habits, those patterns that are going to be for your well-being. How are you getting along with those? Now that could be all sorts of things. It could be like a daily habit, which is Mercury and Virgo, but you can also because Mercury, Virgo, Mercury day as well. It's a good day to continue those things, to resolve some stuff, to like review your resolutions possibly today. So let's see what the cards have to say today. I'm reading with the Tarot de Marseille. I don't usually read with the pip, but it's nice to go back to the roots when you can. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Now, the problem is that I can't remember if these are reversed or not. I always have the same trouble. Right, hold on, bear with me. Yeah, so it's reversed. Okay, 5 of Pentacles reversed. This is the Knight of Swords reversed. The 4 of Cups. The 4 of Wands. I think that's the 4 of Wands. Yeah. Or is it the 8? No, it's the 8. Sorry. No, it's the... Hold on. I can read cards. I know you wouldn't think so, but yeah. Yeah, there's the 8. Yeah, it's the 4. So, yeah. Sorry. Yes, I've been reading cards for 20 years. Dear Spirit, could you help me out? What cards? Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands upright. We have the 2 of Wands upright. Wow, lots of Wands energy today. It's interesting because I can never know the difference between the Wands and the Swords, because I think... Let me just double check. We're having a few technical difficulties here today. No, it's Swords. So we've got the 7 of Swords here. Interesting. 7 of Swords. 4 of... Okay, right. I might need to pause the video, like, to have a look at what's going on at 10 of Cups. The 4 reversed. The Moon. Wow. And the 8 of Wands. So these are Wands. This is Swords. 4 of Swords. Okay. Right. So... what I'm seeing here is some kind of like opportunity that's been missed. Because, I mean, I may have to pause the video, my friends. It's just because the cards are pip. I haven't like read with cards for a long time. So these cards. Okay, my darlings, thank you so much for bearing with me. I just had to really look at these cards and decipher them, because I haven't read with them for a while. So what we have here is a situation that's going on underneath the surface, which is also another reason why I probably couldn't see it immediately. Now, it seems to me that something is going on without people knowing. Like, there is a secret. There is something that's happening that's under the surface. It's a secret. Not many people know that it's happening, if any. do know that it's happening. And also because we have the Four of Swords here, it's a sense of rest. So it's almost like the impression that's being given is that nothing is happening. You know, everything is quiet on the front. But underneath the surface, there is so much that is going on. There is a lot of planning that's going on. There is a lot of movement. And, you know, it's also very triggering, you know, what's going on. So for those people who are involved, it can be exceptionally triggering. But it is a step towards absolute happiness. And this is what's needed to be done. So the Fool reversed can mean two things to me. Before I started on TarotTube, I just kind of thought it meant no. Quite simply, no. Upright, it means yes. That means no. But then when I've looked at other readers, they've said that also done some other research as well, that the Fool reversed can also mean that you are stepping forward, but with a sense of maturity, you know, with the knowledge of your past experience. And that to me resonates here within this reading. Particularly with this Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords is coming in. It's something that rushes in, an energy that just comes in, is absolutely like, you know, just literally kind of fires away. When it's reversed, there is still that drive to go forward, but you're not doing that. You're deciding, no, actually, I'm not going to do that. You could either be running the other way, or you could be, you know, and I don't think that that's what's happening, because he's facing towards that way. It's only the Fool that's saying that. So it's just saying to me, I just think that it's listening to the dog that's here. It's listening to the cautionary kind of vibe. With the Five of Pentacles reversed, that also says to me that this is an active choice out of a sense of poverty. You're moving away from that. There's something that's telling you that you're not going to have yourself in a poverty consciousness in any way, shape or form. With the Four of Cups, I feel that that's also the situation that has caused you to be in this space. The Four of Cups, I almost feel like there is like an overlooked nature. So somebody's overlooked you. Whatever situation that you've been in that's caused you to go into this place is an overlooking. And I feel that that's what's happening. With the Four of Swords, as I said before, and we've got two fours, which is really interesting, but they're the ones which are not so like kind of, I don't know, the four of Wands is the one you really want, you know what I mean, which is what I thought that was, but no, it's the Four of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles is a little bit of a block. The rest, the others are a bit of a block, you know, or a bit of a stop, you know, there's a bit of a, so with here, that's why I kind of got the idea that there is an illusion of rest. There is an illusion of something. And the reason why I say it's an illusion is because we have this Seven of Swords here. And the Seven of Swords means that there's something going on under the surface. Now, usually that would mean to me that it would be a underhanded dealing. But actually, I feel it's more of a secret. I feel it's just something that needs to be kept secret and kept hidden away from people, because if people know about it, they may not react to it in the best possible way. You've also got the Two of Wands here as well, which also says to me that that there is this sense of like, you know, you are giving the impression that you're satisfied with where you are. You know, for most people, there's definitely this Seven in the middle is telling me that you're giving off this aura of something when actually you're planning something completely different. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that, you know, it's that whole thing with like, you know, keeping your plans quiet until like, you know, they actually come forward. Because you're striving towards happiness, and you're striving and you are, in fact, you're making direct plans and moves towards how can I make myself more happy in this situation. So say, for example, you're you could be in a relationship, and you have realized that you've been upset or sad for a long time. This is quite underhanded in that respect if you're not communicating with your partner. But, you know, you could be making plans to think about how you could talk to your partner, how you could, you know, say to them, you know, I want out. This is something I need to have for my happiness. I don't really see that though with this reading. What I'm seeing here is I'm seeing something that is about you and about a situation that's trapped you. I'm not seeing it with people, because here we've got this striving towards like life and love. So it could be a situation at work, more than likely, because we've got swords and pentacle, particularly this pentacle, this poverty consciousness. It's something that robs not only your money but your energy. That's whatever this situation is, and you're striving towards happiness. So yeah, with the 2, there is a sense of like stability. You know, it is okay, but as you move out of this situation, there are a lot of triggers that start to come up to the surface, and a lot of fear, but nothing you can't handle. Intense reading, intense. The Marseille are never ever light. You know, people think that pictures are scary. I don't know. My most intense readings have actually been with playing cards. So wow. The nightingale and the moth. That's a story right there, no? So I think this is about you. Okay, so I've got 2 things coming from this nightingale. One thing is saying about how you are so valued, but you're not, like how you're so precious, but you're not valued. Sorry. So your song will be missed when you leave. And, you know, that this situation is ephemeral. It's impermanent. It's, and also like there's some kind of, yeah, this illusion of this fear, false evidence appearing real. And then there's some other nice analogies for fear as well. But, like what fear is an acronym for, yeah. Like I feel that this is the fear, and this is what people will miss about you. This is how, excuse me, this is how you will be valued, and how people will be like, you know, wow, you're gone. It also says to me like just be aware of what you say. Yeah, because it's like the song, you're doing that, but then actually you're doing something else. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Is there anything else in terms of the moth? Yeah, I think be really understanding of your levels of commitment, because the moth is quite ephemeral. So just be aware of that. Yeah. Anything else? No, it's quite a deep reading, if I'm honest, because this is about you making plans to do something. But yeah, not everyone can know about it. Not everyone can really hear what you're saying, and you may have to sing a different tune to what you're actually doing. You may have to do that in order to protect some stuff, and just be aware of those triggers. These are just like little like wallpaper. I'm seeing wallpaper bubbles that you need to smooth out. So yeah, because there's a big win at the end of this. Big win. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is a big card. So in terms of the win game. So and being successful and having it all. So yeah. Wow, what a reading. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. Also do hit your notification bell as well, so that you can get notified of whenever I upload. But otherwise, my darlings, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for bearing with me with my my rustiness with the Marseille. I'll make sure I look that up next time before I start reading. But otherwise, have a gorgeous day. Lots of love. Bye.